peace. My name is Jule Nyhuis, and I'm the pastor of Hillwood Presbyterian Church, an open-minded, community impact-focused congregation on the west side of Nashville, Tennessee, in the United States of America, that seeks to embody the way of love, because we believe God is love. This beautiful force of connectedness, dwelling in all things as the fullness of all things. And we aim to embody love together as we follow in this path, this way that we call the way of the Christ. We invite any who are interested in this mission of love that flows out of such convictions to be a part of blessing the world with us, of seeking to be love in your relationships, in your families, in your circle of friends, in your classrooms, in your work settings, in your neighborhoods, in all the world. Which brings us to the purpose of this podcast, Pause for Peace. As Christians who practice what's called a liturgical calendar, which is simply a way of keeping track of the seasons of the year by telling the stories that we believe to be about the stories of God's work in the world, we begin each year with a season called Advent. It's a time of waiting, a time of preparing, a time of hearing the prophets telling of the ways that we need to return to the way of love. It's a time of getting ready to celebrate the birth of love, the rebirth of love in each one of us. So there's a story that is attributed to the Cherokee Nation, and it's a story of a wise elder grandfather who wanted to teach the children a little bit more about themselves. The grandfather used the image of the wolf, this powerful image of the one that can be on the prowl, can be looking for prey to devour. But the image of the wolf also can be this amazing protector and guider and way of walking into the path of wisdom. And the grandfather told the children about these energies, the energies of the wolf that can live within us, the energy of fear and the energy of love. The grandfather wanted the children to understand that each day we have a choice. We can feed the energy of fear. We can surround ourselves with images and music and stories and words and actions that tear down, that cause us to live in this sense of fear, that just spread animosity in the world. Or we can choose to feed the wolf of love, the wolf that guides, that is wisdom, that is compassion, the wolf that protects, especially the most vulnerable. We can choose to feed love. And as we feed that energy in ourselves, that energy ripples out to all the world. Australian cartoonist Michael Leunig actually wrote this prayer. Here, I'm going to quote it. There are only two feelings, love and fear. There are only two languages, love and fear. There are only two activities, love and fear. There are only two motives, two procedures, two frameworks, two results, love and fear. love, and fear. I invite you to be a part of this podcast, Pause for Peace, each week as a way that you choose love, as a way that you seek to amplify that energy of love in the world, as we center ourselves, as we return to peace, as we ground ourselves into this beautiful pool of divine love that dwells in all things. Each day we can choose to return to peace, to pause from all of the rest of the world and truly return to this embodiment of peace, of love, of centeredness for the blessing of all the world. I hope you will make it a priority each week to pause for peace. Blessings to you as you seek to be about making sense of all going about in this world. Blessings to you as you take a moment each day, not only through Pause for Peace, but also each day taking a moment to recenter yourself in love. Blessings to you as you pause for peace. See you next week.